reason I breathe.
Have you ever tried to finish a smoke before the last fucking 2 seconds are up? Because that was not a good idea. Hi everybody, welcome back to Katie-Jayne and you're here with me, Katie-Jayne. I'm just going to make sure everything's up on the screens, because as we all know, I am streaming out to... How many places am I streaming out to today, actually? Because Jason's streaming it as well. So I've got 2 on here. 3, 4, 5, 6 places on my end. Right. 7, 8, 9. Fucking hell, 11 platforms! We're on 11 platforms this morning, guys. 11! Fucking hell! Good morning, Liz. I hope you're well. I hope you're good. I hope everyone's having a good day. I know it's Sunday, but it's Sunday, guys. It's a day to chill out and relax, and I've just had a bit of a hype anyway because my little brother's rung. Oh. 1 second. Everything's got volume on, so I need to go around and make sure there's no volume on everything. Sorry, guys. So I'm going to be a bit annoying for a second because I need to make sure that nothing's on. Hi, everybody. I will put your hellos up while I'm going through everything because you are going to hear this go again for a second. Like that. Sorry, guys. And then it's just... Do I need to get Facebook up? Yeah, I need to get Facebook up too. Sorry, I've got so many. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's well. Again, bear with me a second while I pull everything up, because otherwise I'm going to end up missing comments. I don't want to be missing people's comments. Hi, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good day. Okay, that slide. Hi, guys. I like how Sharon says I'm looking good, and it's the day I have no makeup on. Like the one day this week I've got no makeup on yet. And that's only because I was doing me physio this morning, and I had to do this. So I'm going to do some more physio when I've got off here, and after my little brother's been, because my baby brother's on his way down. And then, yeah, jump in the shower and get ready for the day, I suppose. It's just, you know, how it all is. Hi, everybody. I'm not sure if I put Lee's comment up already, so good morning. Hi, everyone. Right, I'm sorry, guys. You're going to hear this one more time. I do apologise. That's just because I've got to pull the other Facebook one up. Yeah. Oh, I got it. Good morning, everybody. Hi, everybody. I've got everywhere up, I think. I'm just going to have to keep bouncing around. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm missing one. Thank you, Space Hopper. I appreciate that. Right, let me pull the last one up. And that one's muted already. Woohoo. Jimmy Graham's on as well. Jimmy, come over to Children Matter. Morning, Smithy. Smithy, if you want, you can come and jump on and have a chat about yesterday, because I know that you were there yesterday, weren't you, at the demo? About the London one. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to actually make it down to the Newcastle one. I would like to get there. Good morning, Eric. Good morning, Ida. So yeah, as much as I wanted to get down there, I really couldn't. I'm in the overdraft massively. I had a couple of people offer to, you know, pay for me to get down there. But from my stance, it wasn't right, because I was in the overdraft anyway, because getting ready for the raffles kind of breaking the bank a bit. Good morning, Tona. So yeah, so starting the raffle out's kind of skipping me out a bit, and I don't get paid till Christmas Eve. So it's one of them. Until I do get paid, I can't really go anywhere. But it's not that I don't really mind, to be honest, because it's not like we're not going to be able to make it to every place. And obviously there's stuff that needs to be done online as well. It's not just stuff, you know, it's not just boots on the ground stuff that need doing. And obviously there's networking and everything as well. Brian Clark's going to be coming and joining me next week, so that should be good. Someone else has contacted me as well about coming out about their story. I'm really shit with names, and I've got a memory like a sieve. So I need to keep on top of that. Right, I found that chat. That's all right. I found the chat. So we should have a couple of people coming forward and, you know, coming and doing their interviews on here, coming and getting their stories out, and, you know, spreading the message. I'm going to be taking some more time to look into forced adoption and go into that in a bit more detail. Hello, Alison from Ireland. Hope you're well. Hope you're good. and welcome. Yes, as I said, we are streaming to 11 different places. So if you see me going quiet and looking around on all my screens, I apologise. It's just literally because of the amount of different channels that we're actually on. And I've still not even got them all up because I've got Wake Up UK's website up, but I've not got any of the other Wake Up UK ones up because at the minute my screens are absolutely full with all the Children Matter ones. So I do apologise about that, Jace. So I'm going to leave the other ones to you, which I had to make sure that you were up this morning. So, good morning. I hope you're all good. I hope you've had a good weekend as well. I know that London was heavily bombarded yesterday with police. I know that a lot of people have had a lot of police presence everywhere on these demos. And London, they attempted to shut London down relatively quickly. I saw a couple of Smithy's lives. So if Smithy does want to come over and have a chat about it, you're more than welcome, Smithy. If you're still on and you're still watching, you're more than welcome to come and jump over and give us a rundown of what happened. And if anyone from the Newcastle one wants to do the same, also more than welcome to. You make my website more colourful from Jason. That's the plan. See, if I had heating on, I'd add even more colour because I said I was doing my physio beforehand, so I did break out a bit of a sweat, and I'd have got my fucking vest up underneath. But yeah, the purple will do. The purple will do. And besides, this tattoo's out a bit more as well, and Lexar's a bit more colourful than Taco, so bring the colour out a bit. Good morning, Jimmy the Hat. Hi. Jimmy says, all right, everyone, on Friday I had trouble with my heart while shopping, but stopped from becoming a heart attack. I have to take a few months off. Jimmy the Hat. Jimmy, you need to look after yourself, brother, so make sure that if you need to take your time out, you take your time out. The rest of us will get our boots on the ground and fill in for you while you take time to recover. We'd rather have you with us in the long run than short term, Jimmy, in all honesty, and you're still with us. You can still fight the good fight from the sidelines while you're resting. You've still got the option of coming online. You can still do shows whenever you like. If you wanted to come on Children Matter more, you're more than welcome to. But if you need to take your time out, then you need to take your time out. You can't do yourself harm. Inadvertently, obviously, but you can't do yourself harm because we need you on the street long term. They're a voice for a lot of people, Jimmy. So we'd like to keep you with us. I like the colour coming through. Tony Berry over on Facebook has said, get well, Jimmy, mate, as well. And happy Sunday, Patriots. Happy Sunday, everyone. Yeah. I know. What are we now? Well, we're 5 days away, aren't we? 5 days away from Christmas. Jimmy Graham over on the Katie-Jayne YouTube has said, all the best, Jimmy the Hat. I had a seizure the other day. Take care, mate. So that's come from one of the other admin as well. What I'll do is I'll put the link to the Children Matter YouTube in all the chats as well. So if anyone wants to come over, and wants their chat going up on the screen, then we can do that. It's not a problem. Thank you, Mac. Legend. Gemma Watts is sending get wells as well, Gemma. So I'm just going through all the chats as well, making sure everything's right. Kev Warrior says good morning as well. Good morning, guys. Well, that link I put in that chat, I said I was going to put it in the other ones as well, didn't I? The link I put in that chat is the YouTube link. So if you want to get your comments up on the screen, then you're more than welcome to come over. And leave your comments, and I can put your comments up on the screen as well. Why not? By the way, if anyone does see a random guy walk through my door at any point during this live, don't worry. It's just my little brother. Although he may not look like my younger brother, but trust me, he's my younger brother. So I am expecting him at some point. So yeah, it's mad. Yeah, Denise says it's gone quick. Yeah, this year has gone massively quick. And we need to make sure as a community that we all stand together, that we all stay strong, that we all unite as best as we can, and make sure that we don't have another year like we've had this year, or a year like we've had in the last God knows how many, to make sure that this is a better future for everyone. So yeah, sorry, I'm just making sure I've got all the comments as well. So yeah, as I said, guys, yeah, we are going to be covering forced adoption a lot more as well on the channel, because obviously the channel originated from forced adoption. That's what started the channel off, was forced adoption and that cause. And obviously there's so many different admin in Children Matter that all come from different causes, that I want to try and encourage everyone who is on the admin already, and anyone who wants to join the team, which, because obviously you're more welcome to join the team. If you want to join the team, then just message through. And just pinged on Facebook a bit later than YouTube, lol. So yeah, if anyone wants to join the team, and the team that we've already got, I want to encourage everyone to, yes, kind of come forward, kind of come together and educate people on those causes. So I'm particularly going to be looking at forced adoption. Obviously, I will look at other different causes as well that do relate to me. But my main one is going to be forced adoption. That's what I'm going to start off with, and the one I'm going to try and focus on as best as I can. And so anyone who wants to come forward and kind of educate people on their particular topics or their research or what it is that they do, you're more than welcome to send us an email, message through to us. We will do our best to accompany you in any way that we can do, because we do all come to this from different angles. We have all come to this for different reasons, and we do all need to stand together and unite. And the only way that we're going to get people to understand what it is that we've been through and what it is that we're doing is by educating people, showing people. Sharon had some lovely ladies on yesterday or the day before. God, my memory's shit. But yeah, Sharon Binks had two lovely ladies on who are also forced adoption parents. And I was sat in the background listening to it and just kept saying to myself, I'm listening to my own story. I'm genuinely listening to my own story. A lot of what they were saying, it was exactly what happened to me and exactly what I went through. So I want to kind of push that a bit. And, it clicks that unless people feel what we went through, they're never going to understand what actually happened. They're just going to understand, what it was. The word in the term, what the terminology means, just the meaning behind it, and not actually what it is. So at the end of the live interview that Sharon was doing with these lovely ladies, I played a clip that another one of our admin had put together to kind of show everyone and put that impact forward of what it actually is to go through it, what it actually feels like. And I will be a bit of a dick, and I do apologize for this, but I will put it up and I will let everyone watch it in a few minutes. I'm going to catch up with the comments first and find it, and then I will put it on, and I'll show you what I mean by it. You have to feel it. You have to put yourself in that situation, whether you put yourself in the kids' shoes of what it must be like to be ripped away from your parents, or what it must be like for the parents to be told they're this, that, and the other. So let's have a look. Mark, don't worry. This platform that I'm on now is streaming to 20. Oh, there's 28 people watching. If I go to the other platform, it's streaming to. We've got 7 watching on them, and then we've got Wake Up UK as well. So it is getting out everywhere. Don't worry. It's just Plus it's morning as well, and a lot of people do like to catch up after. Plus sometimes these chats can just be a random, knit and natter in a random chat sometimes. So a lot of people will come on or share or whatever. I'm not too fussed. I know people come on after. We do anything on Christmas Day like last year? Oh yeah, I mean, this is my 5th year of not celebrating Christmas. This is my 5th year of no Christmas. As I said, you'll see my brother pop round in a bit. He's got some presents that he's taking to his grans, our mums, and he's got 1 or 2 to bring down here because he doesn't want to leave me out. I don't mind as long as I see him. I'm not asked. I'd rather just see him, to be honest, and not have anything and just spend an hour with him. But this is the 5th one. I'm not doing anything for it. would be great if we could get Carol Woods on the show. That would be absolutely amazing, Jimmy. Jimmy, if you're in contact with her and you want to ask if she'd like to jump on, that'd be absolutely amazing. Because anyone who's experiences forced adoption, even before you understand what it's called forced adoption, there's two things you come across. There's a website by Ian Josephs called End Forced Adoption. And then there's the video on YouTube, which was Carol Woods, who's an ex-social worker who actually blew the whistle on social services on what they do, how they do it, how they get away with it, and stood her ground. When you do your video explaining it and have a chat, I will be passing the message through my brothers and sisters. That'd be amazing. That would be awesome. We did a live last year. Yes. I don't know if I'm going to be doing it on Christmas Day. It's literally just going to come down to how I am doing that day. If I am coping, if I'm not coping, I'll be on Boxing Day anyway, and the day after. Yeah. So, yeah, yeah. Was that the day that we played 100%? Because if it was, but yeah, no, I remember that. That was a good day. That I will try and motivate myself enough between now and Christmas to do something on Christmas for Children Matter, for any of the parents who aren't doing anything for Christmas, like a lot of us, so that we can do something, even if it's just a random day live or something, so we can all spend Christmas together or whatnot. I'm sure we can figure out something. I'm sure the admin will come up with a couple of ideas of what we could do for anyone who does want to get involved with it. Obviously, we've got the Boxing Day raffle. So less than a week now to Boxing Day raffle. So if you do want your tickets for the Children's Boxing Day raffle, get in touch. We've also got the New Year's raffle as well, which is only, that's less than 2 weeks away. Yeah, that's less than 2 weeks away. So you got less than 2 weeks, guys, to get the New Year's tickets, and less than a week to get the Boxing Day tickets. And we're hoping that we'll have, obviously, everyone's prizes to them as soon as possible, really. As soon as they get here, they'll be going out. So another gander through. See if we can miss any more. Yeah, I might have to go on to the other one. I do it later. I do hope everyone is having a good weekend, though. I mean, on a serious note, because it has been shit the last couple of weeks, and I know it's brutal. I know it gets bad. I know that we are all going through a hell of a lot at the minute. But best, we've got to try and stand together as much as possible. Even if it does hurt, I'm just gonna share this out a bit more because everyone else has shared, and I'm guessing I'm probably the only one it's not. Let's have a look. Where's the There it is. That's the one I wanted. Sorry, I'm just making sure it's out everywhere. I can see comments popping up. I apologise. I'll get to you now. Haven't seen my kids for a year. More excuses from social services, like they can't do video calls, etc. But good news, one of my boys who's 18 came back home. Keep strong, people. Oh, that's amazing news about your eldest coming home. That is honestly about one of your boys coming home. That is amazing. But this is one of the dirty tricks that they play, you see, with contact, and COVID helped them do this. The lockdown and everything like this, it helped social services break that bond between children and parents, because they automatically stop contact. They stop physical contact. They drug their feet for months and months in a lot of cases. A lot of cases are still fighting to get even video contact or telephone contact. So it's straight away cutting the bond there and then. And it's brutal. It's horrible because kids automatically assume the worst, automatically assume that, they're not coming to see me because they don't want to see me, not that the parents are being kept from them. So, we've got to try and fight stay united for as long as possible anyway, and fight as much as we can do for even the smallest form of contact. I was going to ask about Christmas Day. I'll tell you what, if anyone wants, what can we do? Tell you what, if anyone wants us to do a live on Christmas Day, drop some hearts. Throw some hearts in the comments on whichever platform you're on. I'll go on to the rest of Wake Ups as well to check on them. But if you want us to do something on Christmas Day, then throw us a heart in the comments and I may be persuaded to do something on Christmas Day. And I'll make sure that the team and I put our heads together to, figure out what we can do. No worries, Gemma. But if you want to send me a message now while you're on here, if you can do, I don't know. And then it's on my screen then, and I can do it as soon as I get off. Because as soon as my brother walks through the door, chances are Maya's going to go, "Oh, brother!" Because I am like a little kid with my baby brother. Because he's my baby brother. He's 5 years younger than me. I say I've grown up with him, but we were kept away from each other a lot of the time. My mum and my stepdad took me to Germany, and Connor stayed here with his dad. Because it was his dad and not my dad, so it made it a bit easier for them. We only saw each other for probably about 3 weeks a year for a long time, and before that we grew up with each other. So he was the reason I got in my first fight, because he was getting bullied. Because we went to the same primary school, and he found out he was getting bullied, and it was when I was going to the high school. If anyone saw the lives I did with Simon the other day, that's actually at my old high school. And I was there when my little brother was getting bullied, and he was in our old primary school. And there's only 5 minutes difference before, finishing times for both schools. And I found out he was getting bullied. So I legged it down there. I got to school 5 minutes early, they didn't know. And legged it down there to make sure that, he didn't get picked on. And they got told, stay the fuck away. I know your sisters. Stay the fuck away from my brother. He's younger than you. Fuck off. So it was the reason I got in my first fight. Yeah, Gemma, of course we do. We definitely do. This is what it's all about. I did try actually doing a lot of the common law stuff. It's very tricky to do, even though you may be on point with everything you may know exactly the law, the legislation, the difference between it. You may be that bit, but as soon as they are so far in proceedings, like as soon as they've actually got your child, it doesn't matter how much you know, because they're the ones in control. So it is a bit of, it's like hitting a head against a brick wall. And if you don't have the support there behind you as well, then you're always going to hit a brick wall. You're always going to struggle to get from A to B. But yeah, if you've got the backing that you need, you know what you need to know, you've got everything out there that you've got out that you need to get out there, then you do have a shot with common law. But common law is a very, very, very tricky slope. I am just going to catch up on the comments that are on the Children Matter Facebook and YouTube, and then I will go through and catch up with the rest of them. It's these ones I can put up on the screen. Yeah, social services tactics, definitely. Yeah, and we've got some hearts coming through for the Christmas live. We might just have to do something, because we've got quite a few straight after the other. I need to be happy and do what you need to do on Christmas Day. You'll be in my thoughts and prayers, and anyone going through it. Bless you. Thanks, Lee. I appreciate that. See, if I can motivate myself beforehand, I should be all right. And at the beginning of the year, I was preparing myself to this Christmas, not spend it on my own. Obviously, with what happened between me and Zach, that was no longer the case, like halfway through the year. Well, towards the end of the year, should I say. But I was already preparing myself. So this year's already been a little bit easier to cope with. And with going back on and doing my physio and everything, it's taking my mind off things a lot more. And yeah, I mean, the test will be when my little brother comes, to be honest. Because as the time's going on, my heart's starting to go a bit more now, because I know my baby brother's coming, and I've not seen my baby brother since about March last year. So it's been, well over a year since I've seen him. Nearly 2 years. Nearly 2 years since I've seen him. So yeah, I am giddy. I am like a child when it comes to my little brother. I do not give a shit. I am mature every other time of life, but when it comes to my baby brother, especially now he's joined the RAF, I like taking the mick out and walked in my footsteps. Good morning, Big John. I can't see everyone's comments popping up, so don't worry. They're trying to force birth certificate on my youngest daughter, and she registered under common law. That is awesome. Like, because I was going to say, the problem with not registering, like, at all, obviously, if you register under common law, you've still registered, so that's the loophole. But if you don't register at all, the social worker can go and register your child, and they can register under any different last name they want to. So there is that. Yeah, you have to make sure you've looked at it properly from every angle. But as long as you registered the child's registered. So registering under common law is still registering, so they can't go off their own backs and go and register them, because then it's a fraudulent document. And we've got some more hearts coming in. Awesome. Right, last comment I'm pulling up, and then I'm checking on the other ones. Calling a demo after lockdown, Central Park Police Station to make Ian Hopkins and Ben leave by. Awesome. Make sure you keep us updated on that, and we'll do what we can. I know everyone was after a Christmas demo, but I'm with both raffles that we're doing. I'm not going to be able to afford doing a demo as well at the same time, but I will try and sort something out as fast as possible. I'm looking at my calendar at the same time I'm going through comments. Oh, Jason sent me a load of messages. We have a live stream planned at 7 p.m. Christmas Day, hosted by Jacka. Everyone's welcome to join. On YouTube, Nin said, could you do a Christmas show for people estranged from their families or with no family? See, that would be the reason why I'd do it. If I'm being honest, that would be what makes me do it. It's the only reason what I'm thinking in my head of why I would do a Christmas one. And the reason why I would do a Christmas one is for literally everyone who's in the same position as me, where they've got no family, or no family around them, no family that wants to spend Christmas with them, and just an empty house. So if anyone does want to do that, I'm more than happy to do that, because it'll bring everyone together. It could be a chance to talk about a couple of issues that we're all going through, and see where we get from there. Or if you do, I'll come on panel with you. See, that'd be great. That'd be absolutely amazing, because we could open it as an open forum, so we can give people, some time to come on to talk about what it is they're going through, to talk about what it is that they've, why this, why it's important to them, get a few things off their chest. Maybe we can help each other, sort of thing, as a community and pull together. That's actually a really nice idea. I like that. For not reporting 80,000 crimes and not protecting vulnerable people like Victoria Golia. I'm with you. I'm 100% with you. Victoria Golia should have woke a lot of people up. Thank you, Rachel. Oh. It's hard to celebrate Christmas without our babies. It is. Like, it's especially because Christmas is supposed to be. I'm going to turn that light off because it's blinding, man. It doesn't really need to be on, does it? Yeah, Christmas is supposed to be a day where family come together, where you spend it and you embrace each other and you enjoy each other's company. And when you've lost the life you've created, it hurts, because it's just a reminder, and it's like, as everyone can see, no Christmas decorations. I have one. I have this one. That's it. It's the only thing I put up. And the only reason I put this up is because this was what my mama left. For anyone who doesn't know, I call my mum's mum my mama. And, she practically raised me, and, until she died anyway. And she's the reason why my hair's purple, because she died of pancreatic cancer, which is represented by the purple ribbon. So, purple hair. And, yeah, this was hers. This is what she had at the top of her Christmas tree every single year since I was a kid. So even though I don't put decorations up, this always goes up. So she sits here next to me while I'm working, watching over me. Still got a blue tack on it that I put on it as a kid. And she is missing an arm as well, which I stole. She's still got the other one though, so it's fine. But yeah. That's it. It's the only decoration I put up. When the kids were here, I'd have the big white Christmas tree, I'd have all the lights, we'd have absolute tons of lights everywhere, because I absolutely love lights. And Nothing now. You know, just my mama's angel. I don't put that up, you know, for Christmas. That's on my windowsill all year round. That doesn't go away. That is on my windowsill all year round. You can tell it's on my windowsill all year round because she's dusty as shit. But yeah, she's on my windowsill all year round. So I don't put her out for Christmas. She just comes out this time of year because this time of year it's one of the hardest. Apart from the days I gave birth to them, you know, which is a reminder that I had two living beings stolen from my womb, you know, it's the only thing I put up. And she'll go back on the windowsill about New Year's. We've got Justice for Victoria Golia. Jace, I have to keep putting your chat away because otherwise I don't know if anyone else has messaged. Sorry guys, I'm just skimming through the other ones. Right. To be honest, I'm used to it now. It does hurt. Don't get me wrong, it does hurt. It does get to me every now and again. You know, I do have my moments where, you know, I remember what it was like, you know, being with my family, you know, seeing my brother all the time and everything. I mean, I know the reason me and my brother don't see each other nowhere near as much as what we used to is because he's just joined the RAF. And because I do a lot of campaigning, you know, we don't live near each other anymore. We've not lived near each other for years. But we are still close. I still won't tell him a lie. If I've got something to say and he gets something off my chest, I'll still talk to him. You know, he does the same with me. You know, and that's me and my brother. That's just, you know, with the rest of my family, I did hold grudges at them for walking away. Now I couldn't give a shit. Now it's their loss. They don't want anything to do with me. Fine. Why would I want to be associated with people that shallow? Don't bother me. Don't bother them. Don't bother me anymore. The only thing that bothers me is the kids. Not being with the kids at Christmas. My mum's tried inviting me down for a dinner. She said it's not going to be a Christmas dinner. It's just going to be a normal dinner, and I can come down if I want. And my instant reaction is going to be, "Nah, it's all right. I'm good." They've not bothered with me for years prior, so why now? For one, and second, why would I want to sit in a room with people who are just all going to want to talk about is what I could have done better? Not what I did wrong, because I didn't do anything wrong. So they've even figured it out that I've not done anything wrong because they can't find what I did wrong. But plenty of what I could have done better. A lot of it contradicts itself, but that's just what family do. They try and find the answers because they don't understand it themselves. And as much as as much as I understand that, it's still hard to put up with it and to listen to it all the time. Where are we up to? There. I have none up and won't until they're home. Doesn't feel right. Exactly. I mean that the angel is the only thing that comes out, and it doesn't even go away. And that's only because, you know, my mama was my rock, my everything. You know, my daughter was named after her. So, yeah. The court said Dad's adoption order out yesterday, of all days. Fuck. Yeah, I got Christie's just before her birthday. Just before her birthday. Breaks you when you get that paperwork through. Because it's not even like you deserved a phone call. It's shit. Coleman says, hello, Rachel, as well. Let's see if we got any more. So I'm looking forward to going through and covering forced adoption a bit more. Because it needs doing. It's not like it was covered massively beforehand anyway. And it'd be kind of good to kind of break it down a bit for people, because I know a lot of people go through it and a lot of people understand what's happening, a lot of people don't understand what's happening or how it happens. And it's hard. I almost forgot that I said I was going to pull that video up, but I remembered. So I do apologise, guys, because I remembered. So I'm going to find that video and I'm going to pull it up. And For anyone who this could trigger, please turn it off or turn it down, because it broke me when I played it the other day, and I've watched it a couple of times because you have to. Which one do I play? That one I play, I think. Right. Sorry, I need to jimmy me screens around a bit now. Right. I said sorry, guys. Just got to jimmy the screen around so I can pull everything up. Right. Sorry, guys. Sitting on this chair is doing my back and my fucking knees no good. So this is what I pulled up yesterday for the girls to watch. This is what one of the other admin made, basically about social services. So I'm going to put it on and I'm just going to let it play.
Well, social services in the UK have come under fire for forcibly taking children from their parents for seemingly minor reasons. Care workers insist they are always putting the best interests of the children first, but families say they're needlessly broken up, and critics claim the system is all wrong. RT's Laura.
More than 2,500 children were forcibly adopted in the UK last year by social services. It's a controversial practice that's facing widespread criticism at home and abroad.
In every moment, I withhold nothing. I'm learning to trust you, even when I can't see it. And even in sorrow.
Want to step back for me, please? Step back. Okay, step back out of the room. You can still see what's going on. Okay, step back.
If you say it's wrong,
Okay, step back. You can see what's going on from where you are. Okay.
release, I'm letting go. If you're in it with me, I'll be. And when you say to jump, I'm diving in. If you say be still, then I will wait. If you say to trust, I will obey. I don't want to follow my own ways. I'm done chasing feelings. Spirit. Oh, Spirit, lead me. It felt like a burden. Once I could grasp it, you took me further than I was asking. Ashim, it's okay. Listen, it's okay. Look. My life is an altar. When you say to jump, I'm diving in. If you say be still, then I will wait. If you say to trust, I will obey. Teach me how to follow in your way. I'm done chasing feelings. Spirit, oh, Spirit. No.
After again
Spirit, lead me.
that he was under his oath,
When all hope is gone.
that all of a sudden, due to my concealment of pregnancy, that they false
When all hope is gone. And your word is all I've got. have to believe
No,
you still bring
No.
water from the
I
rock
am breastfeeding,
to
mother.
satisfy my thirst.
No,
Hold
No.
me at my word.
and the rest barged in.
Even when I don't
No.
remember, you remind me of my words. I don't trust my ways. I'm trading in my thoughts. I've laid down everything, 'cause you're all that I want. I've landed on my knees. This is the cup you have for me. And even when it don't make sense, I'm gonna let your spirit lead. I'm gonna let your spirit lead.
Why are you taking Why are you taking my stuff?
I'm gonna let your spirit lead.
Why?
Come on, sing it out. Here we go. If you say fall, I'll say no. If you say release, I'm letting go. If you're ready with me, I'll be there. When you say jump, I'm diving in. If you say be still, then I will wait. If you say to trust, I will obey. You're the only truth, the life, the way. I'm done chasing feelings.
Greetings, citizens of the world. We are anonymous. Government of the United Kingdom, it has come to our attention that you are routinely abusing the children of the country in corrupt family courts. This is your first and only warning. It is not acceptable for children to be taken from their parents and sold into adoption by social services. It is not acceptable for a child to have their mother or father taken from them. It is not acceptable for family laws to be abused in favor of one parent over the other. It is not acceptable for your corrupt system to support a £43 billion industry. Our children are not for sale, and you cannot have them. David Cameron, this message is aimed directly at you. You have the power to intervene and undo some of the damage that this and previous governments have done to the children of our country. You are required to immediately reintroduce the term assumption of shared parenting into your government's Children and Families Bill. As a parent who has suffered loss, you understand the pain that parents experience when they cannot see their child. Furthermore, you are required to recognize Early Day Motion 210 in the Houses of Parliament for immediate discussion. You are also required to stop payments made to social services for the placement of a child with an adoptive family. If you continue to allow your government to sell our children in this way, you will be found guilty of human trafficking on an industrial scale. You will be punished. Sir James Munby, this is a message for you. You have begun the process of removing the secrecy of the family courts, and we recognize this. However, you are responsible for the judges that work in your family court system, and, therefore, you are also guilty of their crimes, unless you immediately address them. You are required to send your judges a message. You must tell them that they will, from now on, do everything they can to keep the child with its parents. You must tell them that they must do everything to ensure that a child has a relationship with both parents. You must tell them that they must do their duty correctly, and they must not continue to support the corrupt government services and parents who wish to abuse the children. You have all been warned. Failure to save the children of this country will be treated as an act of child abuse, and you will be found guilty. You will not receive further warning. Your enemy is now the parents of this country. We will protect our children, and the children of our children. We are grandparents. We are mothers. We are fathers. We are anonymous. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.
And that, guys, is... So I've been bouncing back and forth between all the chats and channels and everything and trying to pull up all the rest of them at the same time. And yeah, that destroyed me yesterday. Obviously, I played 2 today, so I do apologise for playing the 2 of them instead of just the 1. But I think it's something that needed to get out there, something that needed to, be seen. Apologies to Nin for not being on the Wake Up UK chat. I did get the messages. I did answer them, and I have got it up now. It's just they're streaming to so many different places. It's hard to do. Hi, Barb. Welcome for joining us. Yeah, I was yesterday when I think it was yesterday. But when Sharon was on, I was doing the same. There's not wrong with that because you can't help but relive it when you watch it, and when you hear it, you have to feel it, and it kills. It hurts, and it's not something that we want to show anyone. It's not something that we want people to feel and to relive. It's a reminder, though, of why we're here in the first place, why we're fighting like we are, it's important about that we all come together. That's what it's about. And we need to do that. We need to stand together. And sometimes it does take, pulling at the heartstrings to feel what it was that we went through, to feel what our kids went through. What kids go through, and we need to stop it from happening, because as it stands, if we don't stop it from happening, it's going to continue to happen, and our kids are the first targets because they're already in the care system. They're already classed as local authority care. So as soon as they have kids or go on to have kids, chances are they ain't going to take their kids home. The majority of these kids are going to end up having to be forced through C-sections to have their children literally ripped from their insides, literally ripped from the womb. And we need to stand together, and we need to, stop this from happening, because if we don't, it's just going to be an endless cycle, which is never going to end. I agree with you, like 100%. I mean, I've watched this God knows how many times, and it breaks me every time. It hurts every single time. I mean, I've had to keep myself distracted in the comments while that was playing. Roll myself a quick seg and, distracting myself with the comments while they were playing, because otherwise I'd just be an absolute mess. Morning, Joe and Mel. Hope you're all well. Where are we to? I hope so. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was one of those people where, because it didn't happen to me, I didn't believe it didn't happen. There's no smoke without fire. Social services don't get involved without a reason. And then wham bam, they get involved with me. And they targeted me. And the worst part was I was around a lot. So I say around, family friend, so I didn't really have much of a choice. But I knew her. I grew up with her, and I was around. I had my kid. Her kid was a little bit younger than mine, and I was sat there the whole time thinking, why the hell have they gone for my kid when there's no reason? When you can just, as soon as she opens the door at hers, you can see about 5. As soon as you go in, you're counting up about 30 different reasons, and nothing. When I started doing my research of, well, why wasn't he adoptable, but mine was? When I come across loads, absolutely loads, which kind of answered that question. So it's kind of why another reason why I want to go through the forced adoption thing, because obviously there's adoptable and there's non-adoptable. There's at risk and then there's genuinely at risk, and they're both treated completely differently when it comes to social services. So I do want to break into that a bit as well when we do go into it. Yeah, the whole process is inhumane. 100% it is. It's all about breaking down the family. It's all about destroying those children's minds. And that's the main purpose of the whole aspect, is breaking down that child or the children. Because as soon as you break down that child mentally and emotionally, and then you place them in an area or with someone, and then you stop that mental emotional abuse, then they get the false sense of security. They get the false sense of, oh, well, now I'm not being abused, now I'm not being abused, but they still get the emotional abuse. They've still got the emotional abuse that's already been there. They've still got the damage that's already been done until, they've left them alone. You've then got the abuse that comes with adoption as well. Because whether we like it or not, there is abuse within adoption. Because anyone who takes a looked after child away from a looked after family and then puts them with someone where there is no biological connection, there is no emotional connection, there is no maternal or paternal bond, then it does make a massive, massive, massive difference, which is why the first option should always be to keep the children within the family. Let's continue. My son lashed out at a police officer trying to stop them from punching me and smashing me through the window. It's bad. There's amount of corruption that's going on at the minute in every angle. Morning, Janine. Just seeing you pop up. I will go back through the other comments in a minute. I'll just catch up on this screen. Why did they come on to you, Katie? What started it? Well, what started it was I went to social services for help because my son's dad was my abuser. And because I'd just come back I was safe in Germany because he was wanted in Germany. But obviously when we came back to the UK, I was no longer safe from him because he wasn't wanted in the UK. He could come up and get me, or my son whenever he wanted to. And obviously he was a lot older than me. When I say a lot, he was 8 years older than me. Not that much, but he was 8 years older than me. And, he was my abuser. He's the one who kidnapped me out of care. He was the one who smuggled me back to the UK. He's the one who sold me to his mates. I'm petrified of him. I am still petrified of him, and I went to them for help. Asked them if there was any way of making sure and guaranteeing that he couldn't come near me and my son, that, we'd be safe, and if, we could put stuff in place if he did ever show up. And yeah, that was how they first got my name. They didn't do anything. They just said, oh, don't worry, if he turns up, if he comes around, then let us know, and then we'll be able to put something in place. But until then, we can't do anything. And my son got restrained at nursery about a year later, and the nursery, to cover their own back, told social services the bruises had just, appeared out of nowhere. And, I got him back because we had a witness statement who actually saw it happen. And the doctor who first saw him also saw him at the end and put in a statement that says, no, the restraint from the nursery workers explain actually the restraint marks that he had on his arm, which the mum couldn't explain. So, that got dropped. Then they found out I was pregnant. And it all became a new game of, we have a new adoptable baby that we can get our hands on. So because they had no reason to go after my daughter, they worked with my abuser, my son's dad, to get my son a week to the day before my daughter was born. So I'm sure I'll find a link in my story in that, and I'll put it up, because there are actually, if you go on Children Matters YouTube, there's a playlist, and all the admin have got different playlists on there, and you'll find one with my name, and there'll be a couple of different ones there that some go into it in more depth, some don't go into it in as much depth, but it is all in there. Damaged kids don't sell. That was the point. Oh yeah, That's true. That's why you've got at risk and then you've got genuine at risk. So if a child is genuinely at risk, that is being beaten, it is being drug abuse, it's not severe abuse. Severe abuse that catches attention, those kids will get taken. But the bracket in between, where they're at risk of getting a slap here or they're at risk of being malnutrition and not plight, they're rude kids, they fight, whatever, then the class is not sellable, not adoptable. So they'll go after the non-risk. We will go into it. I promise I will go into every aspect of forced adoption. I will break it down. When people start taking their children out of school to avoid the vaccination, I think they'll ramp up their evil agenda. What I'm going to do, good morning, Rob, is I'm just going to catch up on the other ones first, because I'm going through it and finding more. Let's be what do we do with the kids that are being abused by their parents? Well, this is why it's important that we make sure that we are there for the people who aren't abusing their kids, the kids that aren't being abused, the kids that, the forced adoption kids that are being taken just for the profit. If the communities are pulling together for those families, the only way social service is going to be able to function is by actually doing their job and actually going after the kids that need it. And it's also coming together as a community as well. There are a lot of different aspects, and I will get Sharon on. I'll tell you what, I'll bring Sharon. I'll ask Sharon if she wants to do Cocoa Morning with me next weekend. Because if we do Cocoa Morning next weekend and Sharon wants to come and join us, that question, Sharon, I think, will answer that a hell of a lot better than I will. But yeah, I think if more we come together as a community, the better it'll be for the children who are genuinely at risk. Let's go through. Sorry, guys. Start keeping up on all of them. I've not even got Wake Up's Facebook up. 1 sec. Too many. 11 platforms. And I will get Sharon on. Stop. Sharon, if you. There's one thing I hate about it. Right. I'm still sitting on my sofa. Actually, I'm going back through the comments. Sorry, guys. They break down the child to make them compliant. Yep. That's fine. Yeah, I can't dispute that. That is bang on. Right. Sorry, guys. You're going to hear my computer again. Is that being Sharon on? Yeah. Right, I've got Wake Up UK's Facebook one up now as well. So anyone over on there, if you want to give us a wave, I'll be able to see you now. There's just so many different platforms. Oh God. But yeah, thank everybody as well who's joined us this morning. Right, are we done? No worries, James. I will try and get Sharon on as well, though, because Sharon will probably have a better answer than me. So to that question, so I do apologise. But I do think it's all in the community. I think all this comes down to the community. I think a lot of what's going on with a lot of the causes comes down to the community. Same with grooming, with trafficking, with drug abuse. I think the community could help out massively with those aspects. Everything starts with the reason why they first come to the door. They make reasons as well, though. They have been known to make reasons. Both the social workers who took my kids, the social worker who took my son, so my eldest, got promoted to manager after she took my son. The one who took my daughter can't stand kids. Adopted his daughter, adopted and stole his sister's son. His sister's son, which is against everything anyway. Social services shouldn't be able to adopt the kids they remove, but has done. And they sit at Costco. It's not Costco. It's called Costa Coffee. At Swinton Precinct, social services sit at Costa Coffee at Swinton Precinct and watch and wait, and they put in reports about families. They put in reports. They'll phone in for an allegation. They only need a phone call allegation, and then they can take action then and come and interfere. So yeah, I wouldn't say it all starts with the reason why they first come to the door, because they have been known to putting false allegations to get access to your door and into your house. I've just seen Templa's next comment after this one. So, yeah, you went to them. Yeah, I did. As I said, I was one of them people. I mean, I was raised middle class, you know. I was, you know, and then I come back from the army. I was under the impression that they did their job. That, you know, they had to, even if they didn't want to do it, you know, they were held under, you know, whatever to actually do their job properly, and that they would be professional about it and go about things the right way. But I was wrong, and I was proven wrong massively, which is why I come and I do this, because I didn't listen to my instincts with a lot of what I went through when I was going through the court process. I mean, they normally maximize it to 6 months. So they normally have it done and dusted within 6 months. It took them 2.5 years to close my case. The only reason they managed to close my case is because they brought in a brand new judge who wanted to make a name for herself. Better name making a name for yourself than shutting down a 2.5 year case. And that's what they did. And, you know, I learned from my mistakes, which is why I try and, you know, come and help as much as I can, try and give an insight, or, you know, play devil's advocate and try and give you a balanced view of everything that could happen, you know, and kind of use myself as a study in that case. Don't know how you call it, but I mean, it's all about fighting. It's all about fighting for them. Same old social services tactics. Yeah, and they've got a few of them. They have a few different tactics, which is a scary thing. Exactly what happened to me. They lied about me to get Darcy. Yeah, that's what they do. This is what they do. If they find out you've got a younger kid, then they'll use the older ones to get them. And they don't have a heart when it comes down to it. They only seem to hire narcissists. And the money that they're given for it explains why. Yep. My grandson had ADHD. He's psycho, beats up teachers and social workers. Took me 3 years to get him placed in a place where he can where it can handle him. Still now they come back for my help. Social services tosses. Yeah. Yep. And that's what. Right, let me catch up on the comments now. Everywhere else, because there's a few. Streaming to too many different places, guys. Hoping as well, my brother will be here soon. Basically, I was kind of hoping that he'd kind of walk in while I was doing it, but he's not done. Let me see if he sent me any messages. Nope. Just got a message off him saying okay. If I do keep going quiet for no reason, by the way, it's just because I'm listening to see if a car pulls up outside. Because chances are it's my little brother then. Thanks, Rachel. That means a lot. Thank you. So, yeah. So, I'll tell you what, while we're on the subject and while we've got less than a week left, and while I roll myself a little sick, because why not? Let's pull the raffle up. So, we've got the raffles. Woohoo! Yeah, so we've got the raffles coming up. Boxing Day raffle is in less than a week. And it's for your kids' stuff. So, if you want to get anything for your kids, grandkids, nephews, nieces, godsons, goddaughters, whatever you want to get, if you want to win something for them, help support the Children Matter cause, and obviously, you know, you get some pretty sick stuff as well, then you can do. So the Boxing Day raffle, we're going to be pulling that on Boxing Day. I'm guessing I'm going to be pulling that on Boxing Day. So if we do the Christmas one, Boxing Day, and we've got Cocoa Morning, so we'll have 3 shows in a row next week. Oh, this will be fun. Yeah, so if you're joining the Boxing Day raffle, you're more than welcome to. Just email us at support@childrenmatter.news. Let us know which raffle you want to get involved in. Both raffle tickets are only £1 each, because, you know, we won't do, you know, any more than that. And we've now got 14 surprise prizes as well, which should be even more awesome. So we've got absolutely tons of prizes for the New Year's raffle. So if you want to win, you got to get a ticket to do it. But we have absolutely tons and tons and tons of stuff that's going. So I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, so you've got, looking at 6 days till the Boxing Day raffle. And a week and 5 days till the New Year one. Sorry guys, I'm just rolling my cig quickly. Oh, right, we've just got some more tickets just been bought as well. Woohoo! I've got my ticket booked down here, haven't I? Yeah, I have. Right. Tell you what, guys, while you just have a look at the prizes, I'm just going to sort these tickets out for Gemma. So if anyone wants to get involved, I'm more than welcome to. You can even message me directly if you're having problems with the email, or you can just email us again at support@childrenmatter.news. I won't put it up on the screen because it'll block out the rest of the prizes on there. Sorry, guys. So we have got some good stuff up, which I'm looking forward to. Obviously, if anyone's watching over on Wake Up UK, I'm sure Jace won't mind sending the link over to anyone who wants to get involved. So I'm just sorting Gemma's tickets out quick. The luck coming through. I am looking forward to this, though, because it brings the community together as well. Because, as I say, I would say to everyone, it's a community what we've got here on Children Matter. And I like keeping it that way. But you can either message us on the email, support@childrenmatter.news, or message me directly. If you can do it through PayPal, we'll do it through PayPal. And if you can't, then we'll do it. You can do it through bank. That's not a problem because I can move it over for you. Sorry, I'm just sending numbers over. I will catch up again in the comments in a second. Just bear with me 2 seconds. Nearly there, guys. Handwriting is literally terrible because I'm rushing, so I do apologise again. Or you're just going to hear for the next 20 seconds is me apologising. I'd actually send the numbers as well. Listen, back. I'm back. Right, I'm with you. Let me catch up on the comments then. So, it's Sunday, so we're allowed to drag our feet a bit. You know what? I'm even going to run to the loo as well. So I apologise, guys, because I'm going to leave this up for a minute and go to the loo. We did say 3 months Wake Up UK membership for... I'm not going to say it out loud, Grace, just because I want to make sure that you've said it right. Well, it's not a link, it's just the email, isn't it? I do appreciate that everyone can't see everything I'm responding to because of the amount of different platforms I'm on, so I do apologise for that. But I'm going to try my hardest to keep on top of it all as best as possible anyway. Oh, that's on top chat, it's not even on live chat, is it? It's still there anyway, it's fine. So as I said, just going to sweep through everything. I'll leave Jace's up so I can see then. Can I see something where you can teach parents how to protect themselves and children from social services and their tactics? There should be a couple. I'll tell you what. Let me have a look through it. I'll have a look through the channel in a bit after we get off the live, and I'll see if I've got any lives already up on the channel. If not, I'll make sure that either one's made or we basically cut the information out of the videos that we've done, depending on how long they are. Right, from Wake Up UK, message from Wake Up UK. Jason has said that for anyone who enters the raffle, they'll get 3 months free Wake Up UK membership. So everyone who enters that doesn't win, you will still win something. So everyone's a winner on the raffle again. Jason, you absolute legend. Well, Jace, if you want, you can come over and explain it while I run to the loo, so everyone's not sat in silence while I run upstairs quickly. I've got that fucking song stuck in my head. I don't know why, but yesterday I decided that I was bored, so I was just going to spend the day fucking scrolling through TikTok, just listening to the music, and now I've just got a load of it stuck in my head. I know, it's sad, I know. Ah, it's cooking, never mind. Right, guys, well, I'm going to leave that with you for like 2 seconds, well, 10 seconds. And I won't be long, as long as I don't trip myself up anyway. So I'll leave that with you for a second, guys. If you want to email or message through while I'm quickly popping off, you're more than welcome to. I'll be back in a sec. I'm back. I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, I had to run off quickly though. Well, I'm not going to be on for too much longer anyway, because I want to see my baby brother. And I want to annoy him. I might call him actually and see if he'll bring some pop down, so I don't have to go out. Because it's cold. It's cold outside at the minute. I don't like how cold it's got. Right, which one am I keeping it on? I'll keep it on that one. Oh. Looking cold when I eat him. Absolutely cold. So yeah, so you've got less than a week for. Well, you've got less than a week really. You've got about 5 days to be honest. For the Boxing Day raffle. So I'm going to do the pulling draw on Boxing Day. So yeah, in less than a week, got about 5 days to get the rest of the tickets for the children's Boxing Day raffle. So if you do want to win anything for your kids, some merchandise, you're more than welcome to. I'll tell you what I'll do. So, on the raffle, let me just pull them back up a second so I've got my words in front of me then. Right, so if you have a look on both raffles, you'll see there's a special edition hoodie and special edition t-shirts. So what they are, I'll show you. So if you win one of the special edition stuff, it's your pick. So you'll be able to go onto the website. We'll send you the website link. You can send us a screenshot back of whichever one it is that you want. I'll put that. So you'll be able to go onto the website yourself and have a look. So you can take your pick of which one of the hoodies or the t-shirts you want. So I'll show you the hoodies first, and then I'll go through and I'll show you the t-shirts. And yes, the special edition ones, it's your pick from these. of which ones you want. Not all of them go to Children Matter. I'm not fussed about that. It's not about profit, it's about message. And that's what we're doing this for. That's why we do the raffles, is to get the message out there as best and as fast as possible. So you'll have your pick. I mean, you can even sponsor PTSD camp. If you win one of the special edition ones, you know, there's quite a few to choose from. And if we go to the t-shirts, obviously the kids stuff are further down. So you got children's t-shirts and children's hoodies, you know, toddler and baby tops and baby vests as well. So the kids stuff does include baby stuff. Not a problem. You can, if you want to get some stuff for your babies and whatnot, you're more than welcome to. So go to t-shirts, and then you'll have your pick. So these are standard Children Matter tops in black and white. Obviously, if you want to order a different colour, you can order a different colour. But again, with the t-shirts, if you want a special edition one, you can go through and you can take your pick of which one you want to wear, what it is that you want to support, a message that you want to personally sway. So that's not a problem. You can take your pick. As I said, not all of these are Children Matter. Like, even though that looks Children Matter, it's not. So it has got a Children Matter logo on it, but that was designed by a different group, so that goes to them, not to us. No problem. So it's about coming together. It's about working together, helping each other when we can, because that's what a community does. It helps each other. A success for one is a success for all. So you can go through. You can take your pick of which one you want if you're doing the special edition stuff. Obviously, if you don't and you still want to get it anyway, you can do. You just click on the buy link and it'll take you straight through to it. Obviously, all the PTSD stuff, including this one, you know, it all goes to them. And yeah. So there's quite a few. I'm just looking at the side of it. I'm scrolling down slowly, thinking that there's not many, but there's a load. You can literally take your pick of whichever. As I said, yeah, a lot of them are different from different people that they've designed, that they've wanted to, you know. Well, yeah. So there's loads. There's absolutely loads. Like, loads of people have made some, put some forward, helps them with their causes and with their groups and their campaigns and that. So as I say, it's all about standing together. What's this one? Rule number 1: never trust schools, police, social services, solicitors, courts. Rule number 2: go back to rule number 1. Yeah, I agree. We need to get that put on a t-shirt. 1 sec. Sorry, guys. So, yeah, if you are coming through the PayPal, just be prepared that it does say Natter. It doesn't say Matter on it. It does say Children Natter. And yeah, that is my fault. Again, you're going to wear this. But yeah, minimize one. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Brett's late. It's a Sunday, you're allowed to be late. But you've just reminded me of the other thing I needed to bring up, actually. The other thing that I needed to bring up is we're going to be changing the time of Cocoa Morning. The time of Cocoa Morning is going to be getting moved to 12 o'clock. Because it's a Sunday, you know, we want to try and give people, you know, as much, you know, warning as possible, give people a chance to wake up. So we are going to be moving Cocoa Morning. Well, I'm debating between 11:30 and 12. Can't exactly call it Cocoa Morning if we do it at 12, can we? Well, we're going to have a look between 11 and 12. Hi, Riley. Children do natter. That's the reason why I kept it, because I was like, well, they do. They do natter, don't they? So that's why I've not been too fussed about it, because children do natter. It's how they evolve. It's how they grow up. You know, it's how they learn the language. So I don't mind. I don't mind. It's just reminding people. I think it bounces anyway if you type in matter. Coco Noon. I might have to find a new name for Coco Morning. Unless we did it at 11:30. Oh, hang on, what's this? After you finish, I'm going to stay live and play some mental Christmas tunes. Make it 12. Call it Coco Sunday. Oh, there you go. Right, so 12 o'clock, Coco Sunday. But we can do with that. So, yeah, so things will be changing. It's raining. Don't know, I'm surprised it's raining. How about time midday? Yeah. So if we do 12, it should be a lot better. Awesome, thank you, Gemma. I've got that. That should come through. Oh, I've got an email as well. I need to put my emails up on my computer. That's what I forgot to do. Yeah, Gemma, that's come through. I've got that. Coco Noonan. Sorry, guys. This show is just going to turn into. We should just call it the apology show, because all it is just me constantly saying sorry. Space Opera, I've sent that through. Rob, I've just seen that I've got an email from you as well. Oh, it's yeah, you sent me that yesterday. I did get that. Thank you for that as well. I'm just scrolling through. Too much stuff. Right. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Coco o'clock, anytime will be fine. Actually rhymes as well, that. I like it. She says she loves your purple hair and she's well chuffed. You said hi. I'm surprised no one's actually commented on the hair actually today. I know Jason would have done, because he kind of got a pre-warning. I said to him I've done something, and he straight away knew I'd done something to my hair. But yeah, I'm surprised no one's realised. Metal, not mental. Some metal Christmas tunes. Okay. That sounds interesting, Jace. I'm not sure I've got 16. I'll do a check. The Great Britain hangover morning. I've just seen the other one. Should have a vodka evening too. I don't drink. It'd just be me watching everyone else drink. It's no fun. Saying that though, I have got some booze in my kitchen actually. It's not going to get drunk, but it's there. Coco, the fight back against the system. Let me just check this quickly. Yeah, I've got them, Rob. I love the art that you do, Rob. It does look absolutely sick. Yeah, for anyone who's not aware, Rob has actually donated a piece of his artwork, which the winner will be able to organise with him and discuss with him as well afterwards. But he's organised donating some of his artwork as well, one of his artwork, to the raffle, so it's going to be amazing. It is definitely worth getting involved. What's this? No beer. Can it be Sunday smoke? All of it. Yeah, definitely. Because what I'll do is I'll try and get them up in pictures and everything, so I can actually put them up on the day as well when we do it. So on the day when we come up to pull the tickets for your piece, then I can kind of show the pictures of what it, the sort of stuff that you've done and everything. Look at Great Brett. He fancies the party, Katie. She has beers in ready. Don't start. She's learning to spell, so when you get random cats, that's why she says she can see Taco. Yeah. Taco's not been too impressed because I've got no heating on at the minute, which reminds me to turn that off. But yeah, I've got no heating at the minute. So she's not impressed with me because it's not exactly warm. So she's, yeah. She keeps coming up in the morning because there's a little bit of log that actually comes up just behind. Can you, if I turn that on, can you see? No. But there's a piece of log that actually goes to the corner about here and goes down. And the last few days, she's just been sat at the top of there, just waiting every morning and every night. You can tell she's not impressed. On the way. See you soon. Hey, you'll meet my brother if you actually came down. My little big brother. Don't drink big would be hilarious. See, I don't need to drink, so I'm all right. I mean, Jason can quite happily vouch for me. I have done a full show on Wake Up UK on helium. And that one was with no drink. That was just pure and utter boredom. So it should be fun. Let's go through the other chats as well. I will come back to everyone in a minute. I've just seen Jace post it, the website in his. Let's have a look. Sorry, guys. Again, the apology show. You are like the best quality street, the purple one. Yes! That is a compliment I will happily take. I mean, you do realise that like some of the team came up with the name Cadbury's Rants for me, right? Because I do just go on a random rant, and obviously I've got the Cadbury's Purple. So yeah, I did get the nickname by a couple of admin of the Cadbury's Rants. I think they've got I think they've actually got a playlist up on Children Matter as well called Cadbury's Rants. Let me have a look. If there's actually a playlist on there, I'll cry. Let's have a look. And I have some in for Christmas. So I warn the neighbours. Let's see if they've got a playlist. I've got a feeling there's going to be a playlist on there called Cadbury's Rants. I don't know why, I just do. I do. There's actually a playlist on the YouTube called Cadbury's Rants. There's like 2 videos on there, but there's a video on there on both times I go on a bit of a rant. So yeah, yeah, it's a great Brit. If you decide that you're going to have some fun every time I go on a rant, that's the album we can put them in. So if it encourages you to do it, I don't even care because it'll fill up that playlist a bit. How people feeling about the cancelling of Christmas? I think they need to stop that. They need to stop that nonsense right now. Really need to stop that nonsense because it's Christmas. You don't cancel Christmas. Can't postpone Christmas. Can't cancel Christmas. It's a family celebration. So yeah, just go about your business. Go about your day. Do what you need to do. You know, don't give in. You got to try and stay as strong as you can do. I mean, you don't need to necessarily flaunt it in their faces. Just, you know, be careful, be cautious, but go about your business. Do what you do, I suppose. Not cancelled here. There'll be 30 of us in one house from 5 houses. Fuck Boris. So that's what I mean. I mean, bloody hell. If I could, I would. I'd be doing the exact same thing, you know? Because I think, you know, we need to keep it going. Has everyone got their tickets for the prize draw? Well, we've still got loads left. If anyone wants to get involved, we've got less than a week left. Week left for Boxing Day raffle. So you want to get kids bits, you got less than a week for the Boxing Day raffle. Less than 2 weeks left for the New Year's raffle. So if you want to get some funky bits, and we've got a load of stuff as well that I'm jealous about, because we had a parcel turn up, and I was really confused because it came late and I didn't order it and I didn't know who'd sent it, and I was really, really confused. And I got a message from the other day from one of the campaigners the other day asking if we got the raffle donation. So when I asked him if it was that spot on. So it's actually going for the raffle, and I'm jealous because I wanted it. I was excited. I was like, yay, I got a present, but no, I don't. So, you know, there's absolutely like it's definitely worth getting involved in. It's definitely worth coming and joining in. And thanks to Jason, no one will be left out as well. Everyone will be a winner. Does anyone listen to the government? Well, they never used to. Good morning, Hannah. I hope you're well. Ignore the bullshit. Christmas is on. Yep. Needs to be. If I'm one person who doesn't, celebrate Christmas, and even I'm saying you can't cancel fucking Christmas. There's no way of cancelling Christmas. You can stick your restrictions up your ass. I was at housewarming last night, about 20 people. Thank fuck for normality. Exactly. Things will go back to normal or some form of normal as soon as people start doing it. Your Coco on Facebook. I love it. We're on a couple of different places, so it is good. It is great. 11. I think we counted 11, didn't we? 11 places we're streaming to this morning, so it's hard to keep up with it, but I think we're doing well. We've done an hour and a half, so we're doing well on it. I love seeing them trying to enforce this shit because the UK is wising up to this nonsense. Yeah, hell yeah, they are. They need to be a bit faster, but we're getting there. We are getting there. I said to another campaigner the other day, there's a hell of a lot more people that have woken up this year compared to any other year in comparison for the last decade. So it's, it is worth doing. So I'm just going through everything. I don't need that website up anymore. I'm going to be doing more on the website as well, so we'll keep you updated on that as we go. I'll keep it on. So yeah. So yeah, I'm going to scoot. I've been on here for an hour and a half. My back's hurting. I'm having to fucking move my hand around to keep my fucking back straight because it is hurting. So yeah, if you want to get involved with the raffle, by all means, don't hesitate. Get involved. It's only £1 a piece. Sharon's also done an offer on. So if you quote Binksy 2020, you'll get buy one, get one free. So do me a favour, Jem, quickly jump back on and quote me Binksy 2020 and you'll get your 2 for 1, so you'll get 2 for each. So that is on as well. So if you do quote Binksy 2020, remember Binksy 2020. I'll put it up. You know what? I'll make a thing and put it up for you quickly. Right, so quote me Binksy 2020 when you send your messages or your emails through, and she's got a 2 for 1 offer on the tickets at the minute. That'll stop on Tuesday. So on Tuesday that stops. So you've only got Monday and Tuesday left, and then it goes back to the standard 1 pair. But you've got Binksy 2020, and you can get yourself 2 for 1. Oh, what did I do? Put the wrong one. That's what I wanted to do. I've got more popping up. Still can't get over there trying. My plans haven't changed, but I spent an hour consoling my daughter yesterday. Well, yeah, that's the negative side of it. I mean, my brother phoned me just before I came on the live, and he was saying, "Oh, well, we'll have to, I'll be able to stop for a brew, but I won't be able to come in." I've turned around to him and gone, "My door will be on the fucking latch. You will let yourself in, and you will be coming in my house. You are not standing outside, and I am not standing outside." So he has no fucking offer. So yeah, so yeah, as soon as I forgot what I was saying now. Yeah, but yeah, he was anxious about coming round because I've got a fucking short bit. See what we've got. 2020, the year people started to think for themselves. Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Templar. Hopefully it'll start getting better as well. The more we do, the better it is. Got you, Jem. Right, I'll put them on as well. Jem, just do me a favour. Add those numbers I sent you. Add 5 onto each of them because there'll be numbers that you get after as well. So just add 5 more onto each of them and I'll get them added to you. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. So yeah, it should be good. It should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. So we're gonna end. So yeah. Well, we've got Jordan and a proud Englishmen, that's one, are going to be live tomorrow at 12 o'clock as well. They're going to be doing a Father's Rights live. So it'd be worth coming and joining them as well. I'm not sure how many places it's going to be streamed out to. Pretty sure it's just going to be the Children Matter stuff. But if anyone wanted to come and join, them more than welcome to. Jason's asked, when's the next online demo? See, we've been asked for an online demo for a while, but the raffle was asked for more than the demo, so we had to do the raffle first. So we will get on that. I will take that to the team and see what the team suggests and if they fancy doing it again, because it would be good to get everyone together. 2021, the year the rest of the people woke up. I can't believe it's nearly 2021. It's gone too fast. It's gone too fast. Still jumping around everywhere, left, right, and centre, trying to follow all the fucking pages and comments and everything. So, yeah. Right, guys, so thank you very much for joining us. I am going to leave it there because, as I said, we're back starting to work and my little brother's due very, very, very soon. And I want to see my baby brother, so I'm going to phone him and pester him and find out how long he's going to be and if he'll bring me some pop because I'm being a lazy fucker. So, yeah. So again, thank you everybody for joining us. Make sure you stay tuned. If you've not already got your raffle tickets and you want to get involved, then by all means, email or message. Any of the team will also help you out if you need help finding out where to get them from. And yeah, I look forward to it. So take care, everybody. See you soon. Bye.